So you've clicked on the video because it's a mid lane Countess beginner guide. And we all have to start somewhere. So this isn't for your advanced players. This is for someone that's taken on the role, that's not really played Countess before, and wants a better idea of what that entails. Now, this isn't a traditional tutorial where I go through combos and talk all about her abilities and things like that. You can do that, and that's really easy to do in the training area. This is more about the gameplay and why I make certain decisions, and especially when I make mistakes, I go over and said what I could have done better. And you might be able to learn from that too. So if you find this video helpful or useful in a way, then please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And now let's get on with the gameplay. So I'm playing Countess against a Fae, and they've got their Countess in the off lane. So I'm just trying to get as much farm at the beginning, just so I can get Brimstone. Now I don't go into Fire Blossom because I think late game it's a wasted item. People might disagree with me, but I basically take it out. I only want it for the farming and a little bit of extra damage at the beginning, really. And I'm just trying to get to 850 as quick as possible. Now I've been playing the tank build a little bit for a while now, and that's why I decided to change some things about it, because there's stuff that I like about it and stuff that I don't. And as you know, the second carry, I kind of wanted more damage, and rather than, you know, just going for the same build all the time, to be completely honest. So you'll see in this game that I changed a couple of things. Now Fae's not really a problem, and as you can see, I'm basically trying to keep pushing the wave, like so I can go roam more in the later game, as you'll see. Their Feng Mao's jungle, and he's just doing his thing, so I'm just sort of trying to keep out the way and just let my teammates know exactly where he is. Now, old me would have took that fight and just a lottery of who won it, but I decided from now that I was just going to do enough damage, and he basically has to go back at some point a little bit sooner than our jungler, and then just keep pushing away. The other thing that I'm trying to do more is still both river buffs. Now when you're playing a good mid laner, they don't allow it, but in this game I actually get both river buffs quite often, which obviously helps you stay in lane longer and keep pushing away. And like I say, with Countess, because her mobility is so good, if you can push the wave, that means that you can go off, you know, roam, help, assist, and then come back and then, you know, take the rest of your wave. You might lose a few minions, but you're helping to apply pressure all over the board. Fae is one of the easier targets to go up against. I'd say one of the harder heroes to be matched against Countess is probably Gideon, because his mobility is just ridiculous, and obviously with Countess you want to get 10 kills, or between kills and assists, so you're getting your healing passive up. So that's why it's also important to sort of roam around and see what you can, you know, how you can influence the board. Apologies, I keep calling it a board. I know it's a map. So I've got more than enough money now to go back to Fire Blossom. Sorry, to get Brimstone. So I'm just trying to take these two river buffs away from her, and then, you know, push it up, and then just basically dip and go out, as you're going to see. I'm pretty sure that's what I do. Get that last minion. Yeah. So as you can see, it's a bit quiet all over the map. 6 minutes in, we got 1 kill, they've got 2. Now I can get the brimstone, and then I'll go straight into Worldbreaker. And I decide to not stay out of lane and wait, because obviously the minions are on my tower. So obviously I play at a low elo, so what I do could be completely different to someone that has a lot more experience and game sense than I do. So now I'm going to try and just check in, obviously, Fangtooth, put my ward up. Don't want her to think I'm going over there just yet, so I kind of just dawdle here, wait for this buff. Push my lane. Go and steal the second buff. Yep, missing minions. So that's their off lane who's come in to apply some pressure on me. Probably wanting her team to rotate to Fangtooth, but seeing that the other jungle's there, our jungle's there, probably decides not to. In that short space, it went from us having 1 kill and them having 2 to us having 4 and them having 3.
Enemy tower under siege.
Now I do sit here and I do wait. Because obviously that's a bit of a power spike for me. And then make a beeline for Fangtooth. I don't know what the hell these two guys are doing, seeing our teammates farm. And while their wave is pushed up and there's no one on their lane, but that's not my role. So I go to help, but he's not on his own, that's absolutely fine. And then literally take real buff. With this wave. That is the benefit of, obviously, Countess, is her wave clear is just ridiculous. Like the second real buff is, like I said before, I seem to, she doesn't really prioritise them. And because my wave is pushed up, well, I'm going to push my wave up. And then, yeah. Countess here to give me a bit of grief. Leave her to it. So because the Murdoch's there on his own and they're pushed up, I think it's probably a good chance to get a gank. I'm going to obviously go for the agency first. I use my ult, which is probably not the greatest idea, but like I said, I was just trying to apply pressure on them, push them up. Now I'm just going to go and check if blue buff is available and try and see it from there, their jungler. It's not, so just rotate right back round, and now the river buff is up. Which is silly from her, because she could have got that, like, at least this one or the one on the other side before I'd even got back, but she doesn't. So clearly that she doesn't really value the river buff. And the only reason why I'm trying to rotate and get kills is obviously I'm trying to activate Countess as passive. So the sooner you can do that, once you get that up and running, you kind of become not only a second ADC, but you also become a second tank. Well, a tank for us. It feels more than one tank, honestly. So we decide to push these up and just make them go under their tower. I think I can get the kill here, but I don't. Fang Mao, he decides to come in. And we're basically fire. They're sort of firefighting at the moment. And as soon as these minions come in, I'm able to confirm kill. That was silly on her part. I honestly thought I was going to die then. I see the Revenant call my eye. I run behind my two teammates, and then I just dip. I can tell I don't talk very much. It's because I'm concentrating, because I'm actually enjoying this game for a change. Whereas some other games have gone really, really bad of recent because of the matchmaking. I know I can confirm the kill here. I do this thing where I, for some reason, I always back out. Now see, obviously, the Countess, I didn't know where she was. So instead of taking that fight, I dip. And it was the poor old Decker who took the brunt and basically died. Then I'm back in lane, quickly clear it. It thrown fairy dust at me, which, you know, does absolutely nothing. So again, just push. I'm going to check on Fangtooth. Two of us here. And I didn't know that everyone had left, and I was stuck with 4 people around me. But now I got my crest, and then straight into Lifebinder. Now this is something that just astonished me. I wondered, alright, so he's going to sit on the edge, he's going to see how much life it is and then jump in. No, he decides to go around the outside. Everyone sees that he's there. He gets boxed in, jumps over the top, and does nothing. Yeah, you can tell by my frustration. Yeah. And the funny thing was, he wanted to play Countess mid lane. We went in the lottery, and then he went to choose Countess jungle. And I was like, don't do that. So he knows how important it's not to feed Countess. Again, that river buff had been there for 50 seconds and not touched. I decide now it's time to take the tower. So we're down to 9 to 13. As you might have seen, there was a portion of the game where our Steel had lost connection, so he wasn't even in the game. So he's, you know, down on levels, CS, gold, a lot. This here, I'm like, this isn't a fight I want, and I dip. Now, old Ben would have took that fight and probably lost, but I'm getting more and more used to like how important it is to choose your battles. And obviously with Countess, you're trying to concentrate the low health heroes to confirm kills. I mean, it's up to your ADC to be blasting your tanks, so really you want to be getting behind the backline. Or that's how I see it anyway. Could be playing it completely wrong, but play my tower, give her a poke. This is the first time I actually poked her, and she ults. And you see, that's been there for 40 seconds, no one's touched it. So now I decide that I'm going to go and help, and then Revenant just decides that I'm going to go into their jungle, and it's just sheer luck that I confirm that kill. And that isn't the first time that, you know, he's done some shit like that. Earlier I caught him in our jungle, fighting the Decker, so. So then back out straight to lane, reset, and go again. As you can see, it's 13-14. I'm 4-1-1, which isn't a bad start, considering the only time I died is when it was the whole team on top of me. Don't worry, I make some stupid choices later, which I know what I did wrong and what I shouldn't have done. So here I'm just trying to keep that way away from my tower. I'm not really worried about the Fang Mao. He's like, he doesn't scare me. Decker confirms the kill. Now here's where I go wrong. I jumped down with my F. Oh, so I should have gone back up. I should have left the fight. And then I die. So I'm complaining about the ult, but really it's 100% my fault. And then I finish off Lifebinder. So, yeah. I shouldn't have helped my Decker there. I should have just stayed out, because it was never going to end well. And then they get a double kill. But our Decker's got 7 kills. So, basically, just finishing off the support. I know how annoying it is when I play jungle and someone takes my farm, and on the other side of the board you've got, yeah, I accidentally beat. On the other side of the board you've got Murdoch and Decker taking his farm, and then on the other side you've got Steel. I kind of understand Steel a bit more, because obviously he had a disconnect and there was nothing he could do, so now he's behind, so I understand the theory in what he's doing. I know that they're all around us. I just want this wave away. I'm not worried that I'm getting hit, because none of them are doing any damage, but go in, take the kill, because I know that I could get out easy enough. Murdoch obviously takes the kill off me. Just applying pressure again. And this is the first time that the fight's really happened in the mid. As you can see, Steel's level 10. And he's an offlaner, so he is behind massively. So we are at a disadvantage. I decided not to run through river, because that's got me killed so many times in the past. And I decided it's probably best to go around the top. And there is Fang Mao. And you see how much we do damage to him. Now it's 2v1, and then I choose the Fate. because I know she's weak. I know that she can't handle me being on top. She's got no mobility, and I can confirm the kill. Whereas if I chase the Fang Mao there, his mobility is so much better, and if I don't confirm the kill, then it was just a wasted run. So going for the full health Fae over the third of health Fang Mao, to me, was the better play, and it paid off.
The feast is prepared.
And again, look, 40 seconds that's been there. I know there was a fight going on the other side, but it's not been touched. Not by our jungler, their jungler, mid, off lane. So I go back because my wave's pushed up, and I'm not going to be all the way up there to worry about it. And then I go chasing, and this is just silly, really. But I'm feeling confident in what we're doing, and I'm feeling confident, so I do. Go and check blue buff. Obviously it's not here, and then there's a Fae just sitting there. Now I didn't know I could do this, but basically I'm in her ult, and then I ult out of it, which I didn't know you could do. So that was something I learned in the game. But yeah, she's not had a great day against me, even though she got the, I don't know if she got the first death that I got, and I think Countess got the second one. Countess just playing silly buggers here. I've got enough health. I'm just, like I say, want it away. I have no mana. I make a stupid decision to go in. But what's even worse is, still misses the ult, which then I would have got away. Yep, frustration. So he misses the ult, which would have got her, which I would have got away. So, yeah. But it's fine. 6-3-3, so just one away from getting my full passive online. He does really well, actually, to get away from her, and yeah, so better play to steal. Just do better with the ult next time. So I see them all sort of congregating down the bottom with the Fae there, and go in and get the kill. Now Revenant's here, and I hoped he wouldn't see me, hence why I sort of dipped back a bit. But I go straight past the Countess because I'm not worried about her at the moment. And then, you know, he steals the kill again. So a lot of kills where I should have, a lot of assists which should have been kills. Yeah, I'd have said all but one really, but don't worry, I get mine back here, still in this kill probably. And I do that silly mistake again where I press F and then I aggravate the minions, but they've already confirmed the kill, and it's only their Countess left, so basically dip. Enough to complete my third full item, which gives you 15% on all healing.
Enemy towers destroyed.
That's probably the most important item for Countess, to be completely honest, because you want everything to do lifesteal, so you need that and life binder. So them two combined, they're sort of a must to keep you in it. Now, and then the other three, like I say, I deviate away from Flux Matrix and Fire Blossom. I started this off hoping someone's going to help, and then they're there. Yeah. So it's important we didn't let them get the third Fang Tooth, because obviously that gives them the percentage damage. So even though we were behind on the Fang Tooths, you know, now we're sort of coordinating a little bit better. We are solo queue. I don't know about the other team, but I think they'll probably solo queue as well. So I want to push this tower, but we got no minions. And then out of the blue, they show up, and that bloody ult. So now it's a 3v2. I really don't want this. I want to get away. And now it's a 3v3, and I think we have a chance. And I ult on the Countess, which really I wanted to ult on the Fang Mao. And that's not the first time that I've ulted the wrong person. So I use my crest. I think I'm okay. I get rooted by the Revenant, and then I die. So a lot of poor judgment. I should have probably left when it was a 3v2, but then when I saw the stun and the ult from the Decker, I feel like I can at least take one of them down. And I would have taken the Feng Mao down if I had ulted on him, but I ulted on the wrong person. So that's just basic mechanics, me taking a bit more time. But it's a learning curve, and I'm just trying to get better at the game means that you've got to make these mistakes. And videos like this, where I can sit and actually do a commentary and review it over the top, is actually really beneficial to me, and maybe other people learn from what I've done wrong or things that I do right. So it's 30 to 22 now. We got a bit of a lead. We're doing all right. I'm 8, 4, and 6. I'm gonna go back to my lane because they're all sort of situated there at the moment. I want to help the Decker. The Decker's running away. And so I decide to sort of, like I say, I don't run down river anymore because the amount of times she dips out, and then the Fae, see, another kill that I should have had. I think I should have been on like at least 12 by this point, but it's fine. So we're chasing here. Me and Decker aren't too worried about them. They're both level 12. We're level quite high. I know that no one else can hurt me here, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go in on you a bit. I dip out because I don't know who's there. She still goes in. Just applying pressure, which, to be fair, this Decker was really good. He gets the kill. And like I say, the Countess is the only one I got to worry about. So, just dip. I consider him push the left lane. I see my steals fighting away, so another great ult. Me and Decker fuck around for a bit here, and then I decided it. Being up there in the jungle on my own isn't particularly worth it this time. I think it's better just to go back, clear the wave. And then I make a mistake here. I go back and think that I can buy the item, but then realise that actually I need 2,000. And I'm like, you dumb shit. But it's fine, it gets me to get my mana back, my health was fine anyway, and then pushed to Fangtooth. My team has already got 2 kills without me, so they're fine. I think they're going to come out here, and then I know exactly where Faye's going. She makes completely the wrong move, which I'm surprised she comes this way because the minions would see me. Puts on status, not happy about that. But confirm the kill. So everyone's dead, apart from the Countess. She kills 2 of our team. And I really want the 3rd Fangtooth. Countess here, I've got more mana than her, and I think we can kill her. I can't actually remember how this account goes. Oh, see, I'm still lost to this day how the hell she got out. I'm pinging Countess, she's got to go back, and then I realise that she's going to run all the way around, so I did exactly the same trick that I did with the Fae. Only difference is I messed up the mechanics again. Telling my team to go straight to Fangtooth. She knows, we know the Countess got to go back. Hopefully we can kill it within that time. So that's the Decker trying to steal it. Yeah, I get hit. I'm not about that game. So no mana. I dip. Feel frustrated that I can't buy my full item. Been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. See the fight, and I can't decide what I'm gonna do. And I see quite a few of them low health. So I kind of want it. So they're chasing him. If they all turn around, I'd probably die. But there you go. They left the Revenant. So I just dip out. Now Feng Mao, for some reason, keeps coming at me. And now I know I can confirm the kill, and yeah. They help them out with the ward there. To be fair, I still have done really well on the left hand side to push it all the way up. I don't know if that's just him or if our jungler helped. Yeah, I basically just wait for the river buff and clear the way for nothing. Nothing different from what I've been doing all game. Someone's just taking that river buff. I don't know where they are. I see Countess over there. I just decided it's not a fight that I particularly want on my own. Not to say that I wouldn't win it, but it's not to say it would be a guaranteed kill. So it's just best not to bother. I finally get the 2000 that I need, and I can go back. Now the reason why I buy this is it does 10% additional damage to enemies that are slowed. So when I ult, I do an extra 10% damage. So that 10% damage happens when I ult, and then I obviously, when I jump in, that slows. I spin, that slows. My tidal wave, that slows. All do an extra 10% damage, which Flux Matrix does 15 damage to enemies nearby. Absolutely fine. But the only difference is that I have magic damage on top. And all my abilities now slow, which I think is good. This here, I decided I don't want to take this fight. This is one of the things where I get a bit frustrated. I'm looking at the Fang Mao. I think, take the Fang Mao, get to the back line, and I get caught in her ult for about the 4th time. Ult on the wrong person and die. So, yeah. Yeah. They're all terrified of the Countess. That's what they're typing about. I don't know how to deal with the Countess. I don't know how to deal with the Countess. So I tell the guys, let's split push. She isn't going to, like, go against me. She doesn't want to. The same as I don't particularly want to go against her. Because we're both at the same stage. I've probably got more magic damage than what she has. So I can sort of delete her quicker. They get the Orb Prime. And one of the guys, I think he even puts it in there, he goes to surrender. I'm not having it. The rest of the team isn't having it. So as we're coming back, we realise that Fangtooth's going to be up. So, 4 Fangtooth for us is huge. It means 12% increase on all our damage. Or, not all our damage, that's incorrect. 12% on magic and physical power, I think it is, not damage. So, but we know if they get it, then they get the 6%. So there's a big gap, big differential. So we just beeline straight for it. That's a lie. I clear this wave first, and then we make a beeline for it, just so this tower isn't under too much pressure. The steel's there already, and then it really does end up coming down to whatever Countess doesn't die wins the fight. So kill the Decker, Countess on me, I use my ability, we all focus Countess, Countess dies. Kill the Revenant, we focus Fangtooth, because we know, get the Fangtooth, that's out of play, and we'll push the lane. Here it's, for some reason, Fang Mao, he jumps in. He's dead. Get the Fangtooth. And they quit. And I over celebrate.
The feast is ready.
I may have overplayed my hand a bit there, but the emotions were running high.